Whole lot of money on the counter. For real. Hold up. I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Whole lot of money on the counter, but I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. A whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count, for real. Got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I got a whole lot of money on the counter that the nigga been counting, but I almost lost count, for real. Got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of money.
Are you ready for the music?
Are you ready?
Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Finish him.
I know I'm way up from what you used to, but you be rocking to my shit like you're supposed to. This how I'm coming, this how I'm bumming. Too late for running, I'm running now. Gotta come with it now. You can't deny, be a success and make my whole family proud. You can't deny, this is my life and I'm gon' live it out loud. You can't consider it a blessing that you never could guess. You can't, I know the love is real because I came unexpected. Yeah, I stand before you naked, just as real as can be. And yeah, I grew with the marbles in the neck of the streets. I get me love for them boys off the block of 13. And yeah, they boarded up that basement back where I used to sleep. I still go there, it reminds me who I'm destined to be. Broken toilet pipes over my head, went right in the beach. Many nights I cried so hard, woke up I couldn't even see. I had to pull myself together, ain't no time to be weak. So it's fucking in my ways, get up on the stage. You ain't stepping in nobody's shoes, just taking your place. Lose your mind and shake your fucking fears, remember the pain. Remember your name. I know I'm way up from what you used to, but you be rocking to my shit like you're supposed to. This how I'm coming, this how I'm bumming. Too late for running, I'm running now. Gotta come with it now. You can't deny, be a success and make my whole family proud. You can't deny, this is my life and I'm gon' live it out loud. You can't consider it a blessing that you never could guess. You can't, I know the love is real because I came unexpected. Gotta go out there and get it, no matter who with it. Give it zero fuck about opinions, be about your business. My homie put me on to some new fashion, boy check my linen. They know if they put me up in position, they know I kill it. If you ain't talking how to check this bag, I won't even listen. You better know that I'm the CEO, I make all my decisions. When they ask you who I am, everything you've been missing, yo. I know I'm way up from what you used to, but you be rocking to my shit like you're supposed to. This how I'm coming, this how I'm bumming. Too late for running, I'm running now. Gotta come with it now. Be a success and make my whole family proud. This is my life and I'm gon' live it out loud. Just consider it a blessing that you never could guess. Yeah, I know that love is real because I came unexpected. Yeah, yeah. I know I'm way up from what you used to, but you be rocking to my shit like you're supposed to.
What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome to the Cash Out Podcast. I'm your host, Clayvon, and of course, we got my man Brock on the ones and twos. And today, we got a very special guest in the building, y'all. She go by MEEKO Taylor. MEEKO, what's going on, baby?
What's poppin', y'all? Thank you for having me.
Man, come on, man. You know we had to get you on up in here, man, and figure it out, man. For those who don't know who you are, give them a little bit of history about yourself.
Okay, so y'all know my name is MEEKO Taylor. I'm from South Central LA. I'm a recording and a performing artist. I'm also a writer, reality TV, personality, comedian. I do everything. I'm a mom. I'm an insurance agent. I do everything.
I'm not mad. She said insurance. Look, if y'all need your insurance, man, tap in.
Please do.
No, that's for shit show. So look, man, we're going to get right into it, man. So off the muscle, I've been loving what you've been doing, man. Ever since I've been tuned into you, man, you've been giving me high energy, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I just want to know off the dribble, man, how long you been in music and what inspired you to get into the business?
Honestly, I've been involved in music my whole entire life, believe it or not. Ever since as far back as my memories goes, I've been in choir forever. And then I started pursuing my own music career after high school. But what inspired me, I come from a family of music. I don't know if you guys know, because this lady is a little bit before our time, but my great auntie just so happens to be Zola Taylor. And
Oh yeah, man, come on now, man. What you talking about? Do we know? You know what I'm saying? You ain't no here with no youngsters. You know what I'm talking
okay,
about?
okay. Let me
Yeah.
know some. So yeah, so that's why it was very important to me to keep the Taylor in my name because that is actually my birth given name. My last name is really Taylor, and that's just me, paying homage to my family. Yeah, so music just runs in my DNA, so it was just inevitable.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. And you've been putting it down. You dig what I'm saying? I love what you've been doing out there. Like I said, you've been very focused on what you do. You know what I'm saying? I've been tuned in with you lately. You dig what I'm saying? When you tapped in with Ivory and stuff, I zeroed in like, man, who this? Because there's so many people today, you know what I'm saying? Social media make it so hard to just keep up with everybody. But, I definitely zeroed in when I seen you and stuff like that. So I came across your first, well, not your first song, but one of the first songs that I noticed that you did was that Oh Jesus back in 2020. And actually, what's crazy? My man shot that. Was that your first song, or because that's the latest work I was able to find by
Okay,
you?
so it was not my first song, but it was the first song that I actually put out. And I took a little break from music. Life happens sometimes. I started when I first started my music, pursuing music on my own. I was in the Bay. I went to high school in the Bay Area, um, and so I started out there. But I don't really have like a lot of family and like people that I could really like, trust and to give me the sauce like that when I was younger. So I was very misguided, and I did do a lot. But I don't have any of that to go on my own resume because you know how that shit goes. But
Nah,
you
most
talking about
definitely.
Dre Priest?
Come on, man, that's my dog. You hear me? I started
Yeah.
my career with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
that's
really my bro.
crazy. That's
So when I
crazy.
seen it, I'm like, hold on. When I seen that third, I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. I know I ain't.
Yeah, that's my boy from the Bay. We got a lot of bunch of mutual friends. I didn't meet him until after, but one of my really really good friends is like a sister to him, and that's how we kind of connected. But he's a good dude, and he did a
Very,
dope
very good
job
brother.
with. Yeah, he did such a dope job with Oh Jesus. That's still to this day one of my favorite videos. It's just like honestly, that's like my baby track. Like I have a lot of records that are way better than that because I've gotten better since then, but because that's the one that like when I finally decided to believe in myself again, I put that record out just to see the reaction, and then the reaction, everybody loved it, and it's still people's favorites today.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's super dope. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a mini family reunion right now. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's, like I said, that's really my dog, man, from the mud. I started my career with him 17 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that was super dope that I seen that. I'm like, wait, what? Like, look at how small the world
I
is. You know
was
what I'm
about
saying?
to say it's such a small world, and then also, so are you from the Bay?
Now I'm not from the Bay. I'm from LA, but one of my
Oh,
artists is, I don't know if you met him, but you probably have Sean Lamel. We call him Stacks. He used to be with Jay Priest all the time. It was him, Suave. It was a lot. Man, I'm gonna send you some videos and stuff after the interview.
yeah, send it to me because I probably do know him. The name doesn't ring a bell, but
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah.
yeah, that's I started doing music in the
Because they was
Bay.
out there in San
Shout out to
Jose and
the Bay.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Out in the
yeah.
San,
That's where I lived. I
exactly.
lived in
Come
San.
on now. Yeah.
I used to be in Oakland a lot. Some of my really best friends are in in the Bay. The Bay, man, that's like my second home.
No, that's for shit show. That's for shit show. I got so much love for the Bay, man. All my people out there. You dig what I'm saying? From the Bay to LA, man. So
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
from the record, you dig what I'm saying? What made you name it Oh Jesus? Like, why was that the, what I mean? I understand that was the hook in the song, but like, did you get any like backlash from the Christian community? Because they they be tripping, bro.
You
You know what
wanna
I'm
know what's
saying?
so funny? So when I heard that beat, I got that beat from this producer from the UK, and he just I don't even know how I stumbled across him, but I really liked the beat. It was like simple. It just reminded me of something that you could like dance to and chill to. So I just started writing to it, and I couldn't think of a damn hook.
Oh
So
wow.
I was like, I told the engineer, I was like, fuck it, we're gonna take that last little bar from the first verse and we're gonna turn that into the hook. So that's where we
Man.
came up with "Oh Jesus" from. And then I have a brother, right? One of my brothers, he went to the feds for 11 years, came home. He's a newfound Christian now, found God
Oh,
in
he
there.
got on your ass.
And so, no, he
Oh,
didn't.
he
He didn't.
didn't?
The "Oh Jesus" part, no, the "Oh Jesus" part wasn't really the controversial part of the song because, like, that's a term that everybody uses, like, "Oh Jesus," like,
Right, right.
it was the artwork. And I did that artwork.
Oh yeah.
The
Cause I
artwork, and
knew
I
it was
was like,
something. I'm like, I know they didn't just let her slide with this whole.
it was
Somebody said something.
yeah, it was the artwork that caught people's attention because I had the Jesus with his eyes popping out, and yeah, and so when I noticed that my brother wouldn't repost it, he wouldn't repost the artwork, but he would repost the song and the video. I knew, I was like, okay, yeah, the Christians is mad.
Hey man, you gotta be careful because they will come. That's why I'm like, bro, I know somebody said something. But look, you've been out there, you've been putting in work, you've been doing a great job. I love your energy, your creativity is at an all-time high and stuff like that. Later on that year, you end up coming because you was real busy in 2020, as I see.
I was.
Yeah. So was that like your return from taking the break?
It was, and I'll be honest because so when I say like return, like I never stopped writing and recording. I just wasn't focused on my own music, and it had a lot to do with just like life. I became a mom over the years and things like that. And then on top of that, like when I was in the Bay Area, just being a female in this industry is such a male dominated industry. I compare it to being black in America, right? Like us females, we have to work, like, especially if you're a rapper, right? You gotta be 10 times harder than these niggas to get half the respect. And then, like, so I got really, really discouraged because, like, I'll have people like, oh, what's up? I want to work with you. Let's do whoop whoop. And you pull up and it's a whole different situation. And
Yeah,
I
and
shouldn't have to get
that's
into
the
too
ugly
much
thing.
details,
Yeah,
but
no, you
every
don't. I mean, because
female
I ask
artist,
every woman that I go through this, and that's so sad
it's
that y'all
sad. It's
go
sad
through
as
that. Like, you
hell.
know what I
It
mean?
is. To the point it discouraged me. It made me think, like, am I really even talented? Like, you know what I mean? And so I just stopped. You know what I mean? Like I just got tired of wasting. I felt like I was like wasting my time. And so, but like I said, I never stopped writing, recording. Anybody ever needed like a female, like on their verse, hook, whatever, they'll hit me up. And I still go to the studio and I'll record my own stuff. And so back in 2019, so I want to say from 2013 to 2019 was the big break I did where I was not focused on my music, but I was still recording and things like that. Um, and so in 2019 was when I decided to get back in the studio for myself. And then, yeah, and then so when I came the following year, my brother, I have another brother, I have a lot of brothers. So another brother that was in prison, he released the album on some like Gucci Man shit, and it was so dope. Like, you know how like back in the day music used to like take us to a place, like you laugh, you want to party, you get sad, emotional. Like the album gave me every emotion that it was supposed to, and it just inspired me. I'm like, my brother did this shit from prison, bro. Like, and that made me go and drop "Oh Jesus."
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, because
so
I think that's one of the songs. That the song you're talking about is called "Barrel." That's your bro. I was going to ask you, is that your brother?
that's
The
my
one that's in
brother.
the.
Yeah, so that's the
Okay,
song. So
boom. So
that's
yeah,
what
later that year, you dropped "Barrel" with him, and he was in the pen because I was very unique. I was like, yo,
you
I
saw how
thought it
he
was
did
like, you know what
that.
I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought it was like, you know how one of them like warehouses. I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga really in the pen, homie.
No,
Like,
he was really in jail recording with his cell phone. Yeah. Shout out
right.
to
No, and
Bino. That's my
that's
biggest inspiration. He's my
right,
favorite.
because that's some real ambition. That's some real determination right there.
Yeah, man.
Because the way
Man,
he shot that
go
shit in
check out that
jail,
free
like
Bino album. Matter of fact, let me just throw that out there real quick. Go download that free Bino album. That whole album was recorded in prison.
that's super
And
dope.
it's a dope ass and it's a dope ass album, man. And he what it was is he has so many dope songs on that album, but he picked that one for the single, and I know why, because I'm a girl or whatever. It was gonna get him some views, but
I mean, we
so
gotta
he
do what
gave
we
me
gotta do.
creative. Yeah, hey, and so do I. But he gave me creative control over it. Drake Priest shot that video too,
Exactly. I was gonna
and
ask you that because you
yeah.
dropped that one and the old Jesus the same day.
No, no, no. So it looks like it, but no. So we did Barrel first,
Okay.
and then the next month we did Oh Jesus, because that after it came out, like it came out exactly how I imagined it. Like the block that I was on, that house I was in front of, that's the house I grew up on, Wilton Place. I don't know if y'all see. I always shout out Wilton Place. That's where I grew up on 52nd and Wilton in South Central LA. Everything came out perfect. Like I remember after we were done shooting the video, I had to pull over in my car because I was crying, happy tears, because I was like, wow, like everything happened so perfectly. And that was the first video that I really just shot. This is not my first video that I shot, but it was the first video that I like, was had,
That you
get
had
my
released.
hands on. Yeah, so and that's what inspired me to go ahead, and I was like, I could really do this. I could really make this work now. You know
Nah,
what I
that's
mean?
what's
Like
up, man.
balancing
That's what's
everything in
up.
my life. Yeah, so because I'm working, I got my kids,
Right, right, right.
and yeah, so that really made me that I could really do it. I could really make this work. And so the following month, I actually drove up to the Bay because Priest came down here and shot the video. So I was like, I'll come to you next time. So and then another reason why I wanted to do it in the Bay because that's where I started at, kind of like
Right, right,
So
right.
I was like, on my first video to be shot out there. So yeah.
Nah, man, that's dope, man. In a real way, I love the fact that you locked in with Priest because he's a very loyal dude, and like you said, he's gonna get that vision out. You know what I'm saying? He's very patient and very humble.
Oh
You dig what I'm
yeah.
saying? And he's always willing to work with the artists, especially with budgets and stuff like that. So I'm glad y'all was
Yeah.
able to get together. And I'm just humbled again because that's like really when I say my brother, like that's I started the business with him. Like
That's
that's what I
so
started off with
crazy.
17 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? So to just be talking to somebody that he worked with all of them, I said, man, that's super dope, man. It's just over all the years, we just still out here moving around and making it happen, man. So big shout out to y'all for that. And you know what I'm saying? Just keep on going. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm looking for more work from y'all, you know what I'm saying, in the future and stuff like that.
No doubt.
So again, like I said, you've been busy 2020, man. You dropped 4 projects. You dig what I'm saying? Did you have them all in the chamber, or was you just really like just working back to back consistently?
No, 2020, I was in the studio a lot.
Okay.
I was in the studio a lot, so I have songs that are in the chamber from then. Now, I'll tell you right now. So yeah, I got a lot of music that is still in the chamber, but no, I was busy 2020, and really what it was is I felt like I was so busy in 2020. I felt like I had to catch up to everybody else because remember I told you I took that big from 2013 to 2019. I took a big gap, like so, and then I felt like it was a perfect time because the world shut down. So it gave me the
Right,
opportunity
right.
to catch up. And so by the time the world opened back up, I'm caught up.
Nah, I
So
could dig it.
yeah.
I could dig it, man. And you started 2020 off with the Rain Man. You dig what I'm saying? You came real strong in that. And again, like I like the way you connect with the camera. You dig what I'm saying? It's like you and that camera be one. You be tuned all the way to fuck in. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and I haven't really seen that in a long time. At first, I thought I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe the camera, but I said, nah, she really be locking in on this camera. So when you are recording your music videos and stuff like that, like what's some of your rituals to get you in in the mood to like go ahead and get it done? Cause you be really in character.
Um I honestly I can't even tell you like a ritual. It's just something that's just always been in me. Like remember I told you I've been a performer my whole entire life. So I love to perform. Don't pull a camera out in front of me because I'm gonna give you a show every time. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something that just I don't know. It's just something that's just been in me my whole entire life. I've never been afraid to. I never had what is that stage fright or whatnot. And yeah, I'm an overall entertainer. So
Right, right,
I wish
right,
I could
right.
tell you
And
more. Like,
nah, I just, cause a lot of people don't lock in. You know what I'm saying?
but
A
you
lot of
know
people
what?
kind of be just,
I can tell you this because I told my daughter to do this one when she was little. She was like 2, 3 years old, and I caught her singing. I told her, I'm like, Shy, sing in the mirror. And then, and I
that's kind of
FaceTime with Shy.
that's kind of like the
Yeah,
feeling
no,
you give me, like you looking in the mirror, cause like when you was working on that
yeah.
one in one video, I kind of looked away from the video because it felt like you looked me straight in my. I ain't never felt like I got looked at through a music video. I'm like, she looking right at me,
Hey,
bro.
that's
Like I just
dope.
looked away from.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, no. So I used to do that a lot when I was younger. Like I'm a Pisces, so I've always had like a wild imagination and so I used to sing in the mirror a lot with the brush when I was
Ain't
younger.
nothing
And so
wrong
I
with
think
it,
maybe
man.
that might be that might be. And then I've also seen other people coach people saying like, if you know, that's a good way to get over stage fright, but it's something that I've always done since I was a kid. So so maybe if you know anybody's looking to get over stage fright or they want to be a better performer, practice in the mirror, because you feel you know, I'm just saying, practice in the mirror.
No, that's a big fact. That's a big fact.
You
So
gonna
look, man, I know
go
how
ahead,
important it is that, you know what I'm saying, you to have female presence in the music industry. I know how hard it is for y'all and stuff like that. So like, how important is it to you to like make sure that the female stance in the music industry is heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know the difficulties. Trust me, I come from it. I've been in the business, like I said, 17 years, and I think it's real lame that women gotta go through so many perverted approaches just to get y'all music done. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like how dudes is, you know what I'm saying? They come in, they pay, they go. With women, you know what I'm saying? They don't even be caring if y'all got the money sometimes. They be still trying to like, you know, wiggle and try to get close to you and then hold your music if you don't give them no play and all that old weird shit. Like, so like going through all of that kind of stuff, like how important to you is it to do like songs with other women and stuff like that to make sure the woman voice is heard in the music industry?
Honestly, it's it's really extremely important to me. And honestly, I like where female music is right now, especially female rap. It's a lot of unity coming back to it, like back in the 90s, how it used to be, you know. So it is very important to me, and that's why I was so honored to be a part of the Diamond Collective project, because that was the um, ultimate girl power situation. Because like over here on the West Coast, like if you notice, we don't have a lot of female representation that's mainstream. Like all of our
Right,
females
right,
are still up and coming or underground or how whatever you want to describe them as.
right, right,
And so with well, you know, with that being said, it's very important to me because like I said, we're like the minorities, you know. And so
right.
I feel like right now we're a little bit stronger because everybody's sticking together, like it's a sisterhood.
Right,
So
right.
I love it.
and
I love it.
and that
Yeah,
and that
and the
and that
Grammys are killing
collaboration
shit right
right
now.
there was very strong. I mean, I think it was what T Hottie, we got my girl Beach McGee, we got
Mhm.
I think who else, Ash Bash, if
Ash
I'm not
Bash was on
mistaken.
there.
Yeah, like it was a lot of my homegirls
Alico
on there. You know what I'm
Kane was
saying?
on
At
there.
boom, yup, exactly. That was a
Who else? We
strong
had some
movement.
old school. We had Silky Fine, Latoya
Yeah, Silky Fine,
Williams.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. That's
it was
dope.
over 80. It was like 83 different artists on that album, but it wasn't 83 songs. You know, like I was on 3 records. One of the records I was on has 6 of us on that record. You know, oh another one, Bella the rapper. Shout out to her. I love her. She's pretty dope
Right, right.
too. Yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of artists on there, and yeah, it's a dope album. Like y'all should actually go download it. It's a part 1 and 2 or volume 1 and 2, and like the whole album from start to finish is a vibe, man. Like that's road trip music right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out. But in the meantime, man, we're gonna get into some more y'all music. You dig it? I'm saying this song right here is called Toot It Up, featuring my girl Ivory. Well, it's Ivory featuring MEEKO, but it's the same thing in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, back and forth. You dig what I'm saying? But a dope song called Toot It Up. One of my favorites, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Actually,
gonna go ahead.
real
Oh, go ahead.
fast,
Go
I
ahead.
gotta tell y'all something. It's actually a dual record. It's both of our
A
songs.
duo, right? That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
this is back and forth. Like, I don't know who to say. So it just Toot It Up
toot
with
it up.
MEEKO Taylor
And I got
and
something. I
Ivory.
got another announcement to tell y'all as well. After you play this record, I got something an announcement to tell y'all.
Easy call. So look, what we're gonna do is take a small commercial break. We're gonna get into the song and we're gonna be right back with y'all, man. DJ Brock, let's get it, bro.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. After this break.
Like this, look back, deploy my kiss. Now show that nigga who you playing with. You better ice on my neck and wrist. Standards real, how you gotta pay for this? Pussy real good, you gotta wait for it. Lil' baby said I was his favorite, and so I put him on the waiting list. I walked up in the club shorty. All these niggas on my buddy. I toot it up, then poke it out, shorty. Then skirt the ground and bring it up slowly. Then look back like you got something to show me. Don't get the trippin' when his ass get the wiggling. I touch my toes and his thing still jiggling. Don't get the trippin' when his ass get the wiggling. I touch my toes and his thing still jiggling. Now twerk, go girl. Now twerk, shake that, shake that. Now twerk, go girl. Now twerk, shake that, shake that. Toot it up. Make it clap, bring it back, booty jump. Go wobble, shake it, roll. Eeny, toot it up. Make it clap, bring it back, booty jump. Go wobble, shake it, roll. Eeny, money, mo. First off, from the baddest, and I mean that. Real player bitch, put a nigga on his kneecap. Surf on his face where he speak at. Bitches more pressed than the keypad. Only gon' ride if it's 10. He can tell by my wrist that I'm very expensive. I'm speeding it up. He's stuck in the willy. If he blink when he look at me, bitch, I'm offended. Look, big cake, throw cash on me. I covered his face like a mask on me. Don't speak to me, bitch, I throw tax on me. He thought he was flexing, I passed on him. Throw this ass, got him open, make it jiggle, make it wobble, get it wet like the ocean. Circle, circle, nigga, keep it in potion. I hope you can swim, cause this pussy stay so. Now twerk, go girl. Now twerk, shake that, shake that. Now twerk, go girl. Now twerk, shake that. Toot it up. Make it clap, bring it back, booty jump. Go wobble, shake it, roll. Eeny, money, mo. Toot it up. Make it clap, bring it back, booty jump. Go wobble, shake it, roll. Eeny, money, mo.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hey, yo, this beat right here, this is a day one exclusive.
Welcome back to the Cash Out podcast.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Welcome back to the Cash Out Podcast again. I'm your host, Clayvon, and that was my bro Brock on the ones and twos. And again, we got MEEKO Taylor in the building, man. MEEKO, what's going on with you?
What's the deal?
Man, you know, we right back at it like a crack addict, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was that Toot It Up, man, with MEEKO Taylor and Ivory the Goddess. Again, that was one of my favorite joints by y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that shit be having, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I told Ivory, though, I said, that's one of them, when y'all know y'all got to hit when you can make a nigga dance to that shit. Just, we ain't supposed to dance to no Toot It Up. We ain't supposed to dance to that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole goal, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's one of them songs you can't help but to move. Just, hey, come here, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Got to make that stanky face. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's one of them ones right there. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's gonna be a timeless song right there. But yeah, so like, how did you and Ivory end up linking up, man? Because y'all make great music together. Like, I love y'all vibe together. Y'all go so easy together. And the music videos, like, match each other energy. Like, it's just there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did y'all end up linking up with each other?
I definitely agree. We do make some dope ass music together, and the energy is there. It's been a vibe since day one. So I have and Ivory's actually one of my really good sis right now. Like she's a really good friend of mine. But we met through day one. So one of the songs on the record. So I know day one through family. And so day one hits me up one day like, MEEKO, I got to get you on this record. I'm like, say no more, send it over. So he sends it to me um, with the open 16, and Ivory Verse was already on there. I had never met her before. I only knew her name because it was on the track that he sent me. And I just randomly came across her Instagram one day, like hella months later. And I was like, hey, day one, I think we got a song together. I hit her up because like I was checking her out. Like anytime I see somebody like a female artist, especially if they're from out here rapping, I'll go check them out, like support. And so when I'm hearing her, I'm like, this sounds like the same girl. Like, it has to be her. So I hit her up, and then she hit me up, and she invited me to be on this other record called Boss Bitch. And then I did my part on that, and then we ended up linking up at the studio, did some content, and then we shot a video together. And then over the time, we're working together, performing, and then we grew a friendship. And now so it's super organic, and that's why our music just be so dope. We go together great.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up on the real, man, because y'all do a lot of damage together again, man. When I seen that video, I knew instantly off the dribble. I'm like, this one of them ones. It's going to keep the summer lit every summer. You dig what I'm saying? Again, that's a timeless song. That song don't get old. You dig what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
it's just one of them songs that when you hear it, you just gotta get up and just move. You dig what I'm saying? So,
I
that's what's up, man.
definitely agree.
For sure, for sure. So look, man, what kind of artist would you describe yourself to be? If somebody said, what kind of artist is MEEKO Taylor, what would be a response?
Uh, it would be like I'm a hip hop artist, but I make all type of genre of music. I sing and rap, and I even on my project that I'm working, I even have a house song on there. So I wouldn't just. That's why I say more so hip hop, because even my record that's a house record, I'm still hip hoppy, you know. So I don't want to just keep myself. I don't want to keep myself under one label, because I might make pop song. I might make a country song. You know, I love music. I love all genres. So
Right. Most definitely, most definitely. And again, I see you dropped a few more projects in 2021. You dig what I'm saying? You ended it off with dropping that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? You had two other projects that, you know what I'm saying, did they thing. Man, I like that one you did in that bedroom scene with the like elegant, sexy look. I'm like, okay, she really got her theatrical shit going on and stuff like that. You dig what I'm
oh,
saying?
nice. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
like,
That
do
was
you?
perfect.
Okay. So like, do you be like creating and directing your own films, like, or do you have somebody like doing the treatments for you?
Well, now that I've gotten a little, I've reached a different level than I was back in 2020 and 2021. I try to find people that can direct for me. We'll talk beforehand, like, so I could tell them, like, because I could tell them a vision that I have and we could collaborate. But when it's time to shoot, I just want to be the artist, like, because prior to I was literally my everything, and it's stressful, especially when you're a female and you got to look perfect on camera and things like that. So now I try to find videographers, or that also do directing and treatment writing as well. But I wrote my own treatment for everything else prior to when I started working with Day One.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I seen the behind the scene pics of the boss bitch with Nisha J and Ivory,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find the actual project. Y'all went ahead and released that, right?
No, so you could download the record, but we scratched the video because we felt like you guys deserved a better video than what we had. So we just wasn't going out like that. we
Nah,
put
hey,
it in the
hey,
vault.
I get it. I get it. That's how you got to do it because you can't play with your craft. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you
Yeah.
don't take yourself serious, you can't expect the consumers to take y'all serious. So I think that was a smart move. If y'all felt like the video wasn't up to par, then, like, no, we put, like you said, put it in the vault, get the right, you know what I'm saying, production company to shoot it, and then release it like that. You dig what I'm saying? Because Nisha J, she's actually a dope artist as well. I've been tuned in with her career for
Oh,
over
she
10 years as
definitely
well.
is.
Yeah,
She
exactly. You
definitely.
dig
I
what I'm
love
saying?
her. She's very
Right,
talented.
right,
She's
right.
hardworking.
So
She's been doing her shit.
most definitely. And then the fact that you is just you, her, and Ivory, I can't wait to really see what y'all do with that. You dig what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be something real dope. And I love with the women that, like you said earlier, on the West Coast, man. The women on the West Coast are taking care of business. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all looking good. I mean, y'all can show y'all hood side. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, y'all keeping that shit cute. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like, chicken, look at them, look at them. You know what I'm saying? Making me proud. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like that's what we need because I always say this over and over and over again. You dig what I'm saying? Like, although the culture that we got over here on the West Coast and in the LA area has taken over the world in the industry alone, I feel like we're not where we supposed to be. And I think that, everybody's popping out with their creativity now, doing what we got to do to put ourselves back in the right position. So big shout out to y'all for that, man, on the real. That was a big, big thing. So look, man, I see you be taking some dope ass photos and stuff like that. You real photogenic, like you said earlier, man. You love the camera, and I can see that, right? Have you been into any modeling or anything to that nature, or is it just like for your music, like alone?
So it's funny you say that, because when I was taking my little break from focusing on music, that's what I was trying to get into. But I never really was like a print model or anything like that. But yeah, no, modeling never really been my thing. But I would be like model. I would do model hosting for clubs and events and promoters and stuff like that. But print and runway, it's never really been my thing. I like to. I've just been I'm way too creative to like be confined in what somebody wants me to look like and what somebody wants me to do, and like I want to do my own thing. Yeah, so no. And
Nah, I
it's
mean,
like no.
trust me, I get it, man. I get it, man. But look, the way you are and your, like I said, creativity level and energy and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Have you been in any like films or any upcoming films, or have you ever thought about it, like getting in any movies or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that? Cause you got that on you. I could really like see that on you. Like, yo, you give me actor
Oh yeah,
vibes.
definitely. So I did a school musical before where I had to do a little acting, but I've never been in any films or anything, but I'm definitely open to it. I did do a what is that? What is it called? A pilot series for this comedian. He had a show he was pitching to, different networks or whatever, and I had a supporting role in that, and it was actually fun. I did really good, and I was, I've also done reality TV, which is improv acting. So it's like you don't read a script, but you're kind of acting off the top of the dome. And then had a few scenes that went viral on there. You know what I mean? So I like I said, I'm an overall entertainer. So that is definitely in the cards for me in the future. I would love to do movies. Um, yeah. But have
Nah.
I done it? Really? No. Open to it? Hell yeah.
Right. No, I could dig it. I could dig it, man. And I hope that come to fruition for you, man, because I definitely would I would love to see your acting skills, man. So again, the industry being what it is and the pressure that it brings, especially with you being a woman, right? Have you had to deal with balancing the relationship in the industry, or have you just like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with it? Like, how has that part of the game been for you?
I've been single this whole time.
She said, "Fuck that. I'm not even finna play with y'all." So is that
I
like,
mean,
I mean, did
I'm
you do
not
that
gonna
for the
lie, I might
career
have a
sake
little
or?
special someone right now, but I'm more
All
focused
right,
on
yeah, because
me,
you know
my
this shit
career.
going on the air. Yeah, don't be doing that because he might hear this shit and be like, damn, cuz you didn't claim me online, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
you know
not
what I'm
like that. But
saying?
I'm just saying, but really, when I've been just really focused on myself and my career and my kid, not trying to like be selfish or anything, but it's like a lot of people don't understand the time that you have to put in
Right.
when you're trying to make it and trying to get up there. And so I always said, like, maybe I would need somebody that does the same thing as me, because they would understand. But then how does that work? Because they're busy and I'm busy. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I have friends and like, I date and whatnot. But as far as like, I have enough on my plate to balance, and then have to balance like, bring somebody else into my world. So maybe that will happen for me later. But right now, I'm just chilling, when it comes to that.
Okay, I can dig it, man. Well, shout out to that special someone anyway. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's what's up though, on the real, on the real. So look, man, what I want to do, man, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to my man Brock one time coming out of North Carolina. You dig what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get to the second segment of the show. My man B Rock. Go ahead and holler at man MEEKO one time,
What's up,
man.
MEEKO? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are
That's
you?
Oh man, I'm doing great, man. Enjoying, the hearing things about you and your career as an artist and different aspects of it, and how things have, evolved over time. Um, During the time that you were, that you were disconnected, I guess you were connected, but a little disconnected from what, 2013 to 2019. Is that what you said? Is that
Yes,
right? And during the downtime. So, and that's when
that was
you
my
had,
downtime. Yes,
yeah, and that's when you had your son.
I have
Is
a
that right?
daughter, but she was born.
Daughter,
Yeah,
my
she was
bad.
born prior to 20. She was born in 2009.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I'm just go ahead,
yeah,
finish. I'm
no,
sorry.
I had a daughter. She was born in 2009. I was still trying to make it work, and it just wasn't working
Okay.
for me.
Well, and I brought it up because of the degree of impact that, having a child in your life, and the amount of attention it requires, and trying to raise raise a child, and do artistry, and the different things. What I wanted to ask you was, what kind of impact have, you having a child had on your career?
I would say at first, trying to balance everything, I would say that I wouldn't say it was a negative impact, but in my head, I thought that I felt like I couldn't do it because of all the things I had going against me. Like, I was mentioning earlier, like being a female in the game, and then being a mom and trying to, work balance life. Like it was just a lot.
Right.
But then later in life, I had an epiphany, like how I'm gonna try and tell my daughter to, reach for the stars and chase her dreams, and I'm not, because it's like everything that I've always pursued, because I thought that music wouldn't work. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go to culinary school. I like to cook, right? But I don't want
Okay.
to be a chef. Like I just like to
Okay.
cook.
Look, I got yeah.
So it's like,
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love to cook
how
too.
dare I try to tell my daughter, and she loves me and looks up to me so much, and I gotta practice what I preach.
Right.
So it made me want to go a little harder, so I could show her, like, you can push your dreams too, and it's never too late. It's
Right.
never too late. Like I always, like everybody always says, like, it's too late for you, or, well, no, it's not. As long as you got breath in your body and you got another day, it's never too late.
Right. Wow. I was my next question was, in just, like you kind of answered it, but I wanted to just to like pinpoint it. Like, how has your music career affected your daughter? Like her hearing her mom do rap music and possibly seeing you, perform at home or do things at home, or how has that impacted her?
Um, Honestly, like, what do you mean impacted her? Like, has it like
Like,
inspired
yeah,
her? Or
yeah, like say for instance, if she hears your music, how does she respond? Like, if it's something, especially if it's something that she has heard you play around, or seen you perform, how does how does she light up when she hear her mom, knowing it's you? How does she light up when she hear you?
Well, yeah, I would say that she used to, especially back like in 2020. She's a teenager now, so
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know about teenage girls, but I barely see her much these days. She be in her room.
Yeah, that disappear
When
on
she
you.
wants some money, she'll come and like be
Right,
all up under
right,
me for like,
right.
yeah.
Look,
So
your broke best friend.
I used to take Future Love. Yeah, I used to perform at Venice Beach. And I would bring kid friendly events. She'd definitely be right there with me. She actually was at the last video shoot that me and Ivory had when we did the Set It Off video shoot. She was there. She had a great time. Um, she's very supportive, and she loves hearing her mama on the radio. So, but
Great.
but she's 14 now, so she, like I said, she's in her own world right
She's in
now.
her own world right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So last question for you. Knowing how multifaceted or multi-talented you are in the different areas that you have ventured into, um, of the dome, which one do you like the most? Like, you can do, you're multifaceted. You can do different things. I mean, I know you're doing rap music, and you have the potential to do acting, and you have the potential to do modeling, and thinking about different other aspects of things. Which one of those do you prefer to I says have the most passion for, even though
I
you're
have the
doing
most. Off top, I have the most passion for music. I love creating music. I love everything about it. I love this right now, doing these interviews. I like going to the studio. I love performing on stage. That's my favorite thing to do, is perform, and that's why in my music videos, it's almost like performing on stage in front of an audience. Like,
Gotcha.
just music overall. Like, I bleed that shit.
Okay. Well, that's what it takes, having a passion, man. It's been great, talking, hearing the interview, and even, getting to talk to you personally and ask you a few questions, man. Continued success to you in your career, in music, and in any other capacity, and in life too, man. Much continued success to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No,
I
that's
really
what's
do,
up.
from
That's
like the
what's
bottom
up.
of my heart.
Nah, I appreciate you for just coming through today, because I know you had a lot of other things you could have been doing, but just giving us a little bit of your time and getting this work done. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely appreciated, man. So look, we got a second half of the show before we go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I can't let you slide up out of here without hitting you with the grand slam. You know what I'm talking about?
She can't ease out that easy.
should I be nervous? What's the
Yeah,
grand
man.
slam?
Listen. Only one person. I mean, we have to let this be known every interview. Only one person got through all three of these questions. Nobody has gotten through all three besides one person from New Jersey. So shout out to my man Tev.
Yeah.
But I got faith in you.
Yeah.
I got
All you
faith in
need
you.
is
It's
a
a
mustard
listening
seed.
game. All you need is a mustard seed. Now, this is a listening game. All I can give you the hint for, it's a listening game. That's all I can say.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to get through
She
it.
got it, Cleveland.
I believe so. We're going to see what's going on.
All right, let's do it.
So question number one. Imagine yourself on stage performing your song and the crowd starts to boo you. How do you get yourself out that situation?
Damn, I never got booed
When they take that pause, bro, I know I got them, bro. When they pause like that, like,
Hey,
Yeah,
huh?
because I
It
had to
sound
think
like she-
about it for a second. Like, damn. But you know what? Like I said, if I was getting booed, I'm gonna tell the DJ to stop the music, and I'm about to talk to the crowd because that's what I do. I talk to the crowd. My stage presence is A1, so I'm gonna hey DJ, stop that real quick. What's up? Y'all not feeling that? Like, y'all don't like this song? Okay, I'll play the next one. I'm gonna talk to the crowd, see what they want.
Okay. So look, I'm gonna double it back one more time for you. Remember, this is a question, and the game is a listening game. So there's an answer. It's a specific answer you got to give. So again, I'm gonna run it back for you. Imagine yourself being on stage performing your song, and the crowd is booing you. How do you get yourself out that situation? She's like, wait,
I'm
what?
confused now. Like, it's a specific answer. Like,
Yeah.
This seems like this is like one of those answers that's like there's no wrong answer, y'all. Like,
Definitely a wrong answer.
Okay.
Definitely a wrong answer. So
Okay.
you
So how do I get myself out of that situation?
Mhm.
Leave. Get off the stage.
She's like, I'm out of here.
Like, fuck it, I'm gone.
In real life,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know what I would really do, but it's like I'm trying to find the real answer.
All right. So the answer is you got to stop imagining. Remember, I said imagine yourself being on
I'm not gonna
stage.
do great at this. I'm not good at riddles. Like, I'm definitely riddles is not my cup of tea. You guys, anybody, they call me Kelly Bundy sometimes. I'm very smart, but
Oh.
I gotta be honest. I know myself, man.
She said, fuck that. I ain't got it. Fuck it. All right. So look, we're gonna go to the second one there. I got faith in you. You gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
Come back. She's gonna maybe come back, man. She's gonna say.
Remember, it's just a listening game. All you gotta do, because the answer is in the question.
Right. Okay, come on.
All right.
She got it.
So the second question is, you're driving the bus. There's 10 people on the bus. And at the first stop, 3 people got off the bus and 1 person got on the bus. At the second stop, 2 people got off the bus and 3 people got on the bus. How old is the bus driver?
34. But
okay.
You started to stress me out for a second.
Yes,
all these numbers. I'm like, oh my god! Like, do you not know I hate math? Like, what's going on here? But then we I remember that first one. I was driving the bus. I'm 34.
Okay, say that then, goddamn it. See, look, that's what I told you. And see, it really be that first one I creep up on them, Brock. Like, they don't be, and then when they get through that first one, it's like, oh.
Yeah, the aha moment. Yeah, okay. She got
the aha, yeah, exactly. All right. But no, my man Tef got through all 3 of them, though. He wasn't going.
The Tef, man.
He wasn't having it.
Tef was a nerd in school. No offense. I wish I was a nerd too. he was doing all the Sudoku, them word searches and stuff. Done in 30 minutes. It took me 2 hours.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Man, I'm gonna send you his song, man. That dude is actually a super, super dope artist, man. And you know, I think his song will actually touch you, man. It's called Lil Sis. It's going crazy right now, super viral all over the internet and stuff. And it's a very, very I mean, the way he is, you know what I'm saying? I think anybody would be honored to like know that dude and talk to that dude because he like super sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna send you his track. I'm gonna send you his video after we leave up out of here so you can see what I'm talking about. He one of them artists that's like Tupac, Nipsey Hussle,
he got that
from the East Coast.
Right. I know he's very quick thinking.
That's a fact.
Right. On the real. So yeah, I'm gonna lock in with you on that, man. We gonna get it
Yeah, send
together.
me his
All right. So
music.
the
I want
third
to
one is
hear him
this.
out.
No, for sure, I got you. Okay, so the third one, this one kind of get tricky. There's kind of like almost multiple answers to this because I done heard some shit. So if you get something that's like, you know what, I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I mean? So this one right here is kind of tricky. So you're in a burning house, right? You're in a burning house. It's only one story. There's no stairs. There's no windows, right?
Wow.
You can only go through 3 doors to get out this house. And door number 1, there's a room full of assassins. And door number 2, there's a big ass lion in it that hasn't eaten for 3 months. And then in door number 3, there's another room full of fire. Which door would you pick to get out the house?
I'm going with the killers. The
hell? She gonna fight.
They're my people.
Gonna kill some.
Hey. All right, so look, I can dig that, right? So you got to tell me like why though, like because somebody gave me an answer. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to give you that because of that. So you like, if you could give me a good explanation.
When I'm an assassin too. I stay killing shit all the time. I get
Allegedly
and kill shit all the time.
Allegedly. Music.
Hey,
you talking about music,
said
people.
I be killing it in my music videos, didn't I?
Right.
Exactly. You didn't say what type of assassin.
All right, so look, so no, listen. So I'm gonna double it back because when I tell you the answer that was given, if you come close to it, I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna just say that's partially not the right answer, is what I'm gonna say for you.
Okay.
Partially. So door number 1, room full of assassins. Door number 2, a big ass lion in it that hasn't eaten in 3 months, and then door number 3, another room full of fire. Which door would you pick to get out the house?
I'm going with the room full of assassins because
she said, nigga, I'm with the killers, nigga. Fuck this shit.
Not only that, because they're human beings, and I got the gift of gab. I'm a salesman, so I could talk my way out of anything. And why would they kill me? I'm a sweetheart. Everybody loves me, so like, why? That's my final answer.
All right, no, look, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have that, right? Because you said I'm a salesman. You know what I'm saying? You said I'm a salesman. I'm gonna talk my way up out of it. And I believe you can sell the water some well. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, you might convince them, you know what I'm saying? But look, the last person said some fast, slick shit. I said, you know what? I'm inclined to guarantee because I didn't think about it. She said, yeah, I'm going to go with the assassins. Why would they be wanting to just stand there and get burned? Wouldn't they be trying to get out too? Right. I said, you know what? I never thought about it like that.
That's some real shit. I didn't think about
I never thought about it like that.
But that's,
you know what I'm saying?
But they're already out the house, though. They are already out, right?
No. They're in the room, but you know, look, you just take your W. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 out of 3. We're gonna go ahead and give that 2 out of 3. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got 2 out of 3, man. That's good enough, man.
She did have a curious question though. She said, what kind of assassins are they? Because you know they might.
Yeah, that is. You know, hey. Yeah. It could be, you know what I'm saying? So look, this right here is just not no right or wrong answer. These are actually just finishing the sentence, so you actually answer these as you please. You dig what I'm saying? So these are not no right or wrong answers. So the first one is, if I could be any superhero or villain, it would be
the Joker.
That's the first.
No, it's a few people said the Joker, but I'm curious as to why she said the Joker. Why did you say the Joker?
Because I just love the Joker. He's so dope to me. Like, I like his laugh.
You give me Joker vibes, especially in that Tooted Up video. Like I said, that was a video when you look. I looked away.
Connections, right?
Yeah, them eye connect. I was like, bro. I looked away from the screen. I was like, yo. She looking straight in my eyes, bro. I don't like that shit. It looked like she was reading my soul through the TV.
Yeah, look, she looking through the video like when you look at that picture of Mona Lisa.
You know, she stares you down in that video. I'm like, yeah, that was scary. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta demand the attention of the people.
Definitely. Look. I looked away, MEEKO. I said, okay, that was like a little too much eye contact to a music video. That's never happened before. On the real, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Man, you gonna make me go back and look at it again. I'm going back and look at the video.
Watch, I'm telling you, watch. You're gonna be like, oh, this is what they're talking about. Yeah, nigga, she got cold eye contact in that video. I'm telling you. So the second one is, if I can have any pet in the jungle, it would be a.
I would do a liger.
Oh, who?
It's like a lion and a tiger. A liger.
That's the
Oh,
first.
you doing hybrids and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you be watching that white man that's in jail right now for creating animals, huh?
Is there a documentary on that?
It's a dude. I forgot his name. He in the feds right now. He be creating animals, like he be crossbreeding shit, and I think he made a liger. I think he made one of those.
I'm on a mission to go find that liger. Now I never heard of him, but I'm about to look him up. He sounds like an interesting guy.
Yeah, he's in the feds right now. Type in something to the degree of, hybrid animals, and he should pop up. He's a white dude. He in the feds. He just took a picture with some black dudes that just went viral. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just went viral. They like, oh, he up in there with the brothers.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Exotic?
Yeah, there you go. Come on. Free Joe Exotic, goddamn. No, that's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think he made a liger. I think he made one of those.
I think he did too. I gotta look that up now.
Yeah.
There is a documentary on him.
Exactly, definitely. I mean, I just never seen it, but yeah, I think it is. I think it definitely is one.
Hey, look,
All
unless
right.
you know where she can get one from. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got to be careful with that. They put you in the feds. They put you in the feds for that. All right, so the last one is, my name is MEEKO Taylor, and I am a
entertainer.
Oh, she came so humble.
Was
She know what she is though.
She was humble.
She know what she know.
You supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Just, nah. Hey, but no, listen, man, I appreciate you coming through today, man. Had some fun with you, man. We had a great time in here today. Again, that was MEEKO Taylor. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram at MEEKO_Taylor. That's MEEKO_TAYLOR. MEEKO_Taylor. Hit that Instagram. Make sure y'all follow. Hit that YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. Run them views up and all that kind of shit. You dig what I'm talking about? Be looking out for her in the future, because this is a star in the making. I'm telling you that now. Y'all already know how I am with picking them artists. You dig what I'm saying? Definitely a star in the making. So keep y'all eyes open. Y'all can catch us here every week on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You dig what I'm saying? DJ Brock, get us up out of here, bro.
I could buy my own. I don't ever wait just to link. I don't. She's sitting by the phone. It's a difference between you and me. I'ma tell you what the difference is. Money talking, I speak fluently. We don't speak the same language. Let that money talk, we don't do no translation. All white, no stains, dripping Caucasian. Get the game hell, all these bitches can't take it. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I'm the type of bitch broke bitches never hang with. I could do it different, all these bitches on the same shit. Untold, too cold, always top ranking. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I just asked your nigga how he doing. Oh yeah. He got me screaming no minds. You know he beat it up, he's so abusive. Let's get it. I'm on another level. Respect when you see me scared. These hoes a verbal devil, giving hoes the heebie-jeebies. Big bang, high rank. All you girls is teeny weeny. Taught these girls the real game. School the bitch like Mr. Feeney. I walk in the club, they showing love. I hit the VIP. Water like a tub, they know what's up. I never need ID. Liquor in this cup, I sip it up. Got all the eyes on me. I am getting guap, I'm at the top. Nobody hires me. We can't relate, this rolly faces holding all the weight. I pay the price, I got this ice. I need a pair of skates. Cake, not a slice. I mix the batter and I watch it bake. Blacking up her eyes and watch her cry. She don't speak the same language. Let that money talk, we don't do no translation. All white, no stains, dripping Caucasian. Get the game hell, all these bitches can't take it. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I'm the type of bitch broke bitches never hang with. I could do it different, all these bitches on the same shit. shit. Untold, too cold, always top ranking. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I don't know what they be talking about. Can't decipher all the words that's coming from your mouth. Everybody running to the money, chose a different route. Tell the world I'm coming, fingers thumbing through a higher mouth. I run up the highest check, don't know what I'm buying yet. Money talking bullshit walk, I don't share your dialect. Giving doses of this fire, brace yourself for side effects. Catch what you can with that wire, bet